Say it ain't so.
To y'all, man. 2 cents be on point. Shit, she be on point, bro. On
Appreciate
point.
it.
Blonde, for real.
Appreciate
We
it.
talking facts. Like, you was the first one to say it, too.
Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's video, we will be discussing Gervonta Tank Davis and the retirement talks. But before we do that, make sure you punch that like and subscribe button, and make sure you let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as I go throughout the video. We are on the road to 5,000, but the next stop is 2,000. So be sure to punch that like and subscribe button. And once you subscribe to the channel, type in subscribe to introduce yourself to me and the 2 cent boxing community. We look forward to seeing you on the live streams Friday at 6:30 p.m. and Sundays at 5 p.m. Be sure to come by and hop up on the panel and let me know your perspective. I want to know your 2 cents. I want to hear it. Appreciate everybody that come by the live streams and drop the cash apps and drop the super chats. Make sure you let me know you appreciate and like the content by hitting that little heart dollar sign in it. You can always leave a super link. Just help support the channel, guys. I put a lot of work into this content, making sure I can bring you an intelligent, informed opinion based off what I know and what I'm hearing in these YouTube streets. So yesterday was Gervonta Tank Davis press conference for the Tank Lamar Roach fight, and it has been all everybody's been talking about since the press conference started. First, people was talking about how late Tank was to the press conference. Like, what is up with this dude? When did you start being so late to everything all of a sudden? I'm not gonna lie, love Tank fan. The late thing, I don't too much care about that. I wish he would stop doing that. It is what it is. I don't know if he's doing it for attention, or not attention like, oh, I need attention. I'm talking about to bring attention to the fight. I don't know if he being a Devo and he just got an attitude, or he just don't give a about showing. I don't know what the case may be. I don't know if he got like beef with the production and how they putting stuff on, because he had an issue with the last press conference they had. Now, I seen the interview with Steven Espinoza, and he was expressing how they're trying to work out the kinks with Prime. They're trying to work out like the scheduling, the production, stuff like that, because they're not used to having live events. So this is something new to them. They're not used to having live events. It's some things going on at the PBC. Some things, I'm not going to say too much, but some things I've heard that's going on with Al, that's going on with people in charge running things and trying to figure out how things go. We do know Al was sick and he was absent for a while. So PBC is rebuilding. They actually, all of boxing is rebuilding, if we're honest with it, right? PBC is rebuilding. The new network, Amazon Prime, who's also new to boxing, who's also new to doing live events. So everything is pretty much new for everybody. So they're trying to get everything in order. I know a lot of people want to say PBC going out of business, PBC broke. I don't understand the obsession with that. Anytime anything is going on, regular boxing business, but when it go on with the PBC, they broke and they going out of business. But when it go on with another platform like Top Rank, who contract is ending with ESPN, nobody say nothing. So I've been going around saying, oh, Bob Arum put ESPN out of business. Now, I don't believe that, and I don't think it's true. But I just want to show people how ridiculous they sound when they say that about Al. I said that today. Bob Arum put ESPN out of business. Somebody say, how Bob Arum put ESPN out of business? You sound so stupid. You sound dumb. That don't even make no sense. And I said, but you're the same person that said Al Heyman put Showtime out of business. You see how ridiculous that sound? So I just wanted to get my point across. But back to Gervonta Tank Davis retiring. So Tank looked extremely pale at the press conference. Like, he looked pale. Like, he looked like he'd been living in a basement in the dark Like he ain't seen no sun. He was pale. His lips was pink. I'm like, what is going on with Tank? Why does he look like that? And at first he kind of didn't have no energy. He was kind of lackluster. But then, he turned it up a little bit. It was classic Tank, talking noise, clowning, making bets, doing that type of stuff. But I'm just curious, what has Tank Davis so frustrated that he wants to retire? I'm going to give you my 2 cents about the situation. If first of all, Gervonta Davis said he had a quote unquote 6-fight deal with Amazon Prime. And people like, he got a 6-fight deal. How he gonna retire? He got a 6-fight deal. How he gonna retire? The deal must have not been true. They must have been. Listen, I don't know if the deal was true or not. I don't know if Tank Davis lied. I don't know why Tank Davis would lie. I don't know why he would do that. I don't know why his team would lie. I don't know why they would do that. People that are fighting him are saying, they're getting these chunky offers, like Roach say, they're getting these chunky offers, and nobody has complained about the pay. So I don't understand why Tank would lie about that, and a lot of people are trying to take this retirement thing and spin it in a whole bunch of different ways. But I'm gonna give you my 2 cents about the situation. If Gervonta also mentioned that he wanted to fight 3 times next year. So if Gervonta Davis fights 3 times next year, this is his 2nd fight on the deal. If he fights 3 times next year, that'll be 5 fights. And I don't know what they'll do for the 6th fight. Is it a 6-fight deal? Is it a 5-6 fight deal? We never got a confirmation on the number. But all I know is if Gervonta Davis fights 3 fights next year, that's 5 fights. That's damn near the whole deal. He already said after he finished these fights, he's done. He said that the last fight with the Najee interview, I think, the Cigar Talk dude. After this, he done. He said he retiring after this. He already has said this, so this is not new news. This is not new news. He still has an opportunity to fight 3 fights next year, finish out the contract, and retire just like he said he was going to do the last fight that he had. The issue is he's a little bit more irritated this time, I think. And when he's saying that, it's standing out to people even more than it was last time. Because last time he was like, after the deal is it. He was kind of cool. He was calm. He was, naming people who he want to fight before he retire. But now you see this one, he's a little bit more frustrated. And who knows why he's getting frustrated. He's not getting the opponents he want. He's not getting the dates he want. He's not getting the locations he want. It's just not going his way. Maybe Tank is a spoiled little brat. Some people like to handle their business like that. Some people like to handle their business. They ... They want things done a certain way. And he's probably used to that. But now that everything has flipped and changed, it ain't happening like that. And maybe he's being a little impatient. Or maybe he just sick of boxing. Maybe he just want to do these fights, get his bread and go on about his business. Some people saying, oh, he retiring because he ducking Shakur. He don't want to fight Shakur. That's why he retiring. He ducking all the smoke. Well, if he duck all the smoke and retire, what can we do? I want to see Tank fight Shakur. I mean, I want to see Tank fight Devin for I want to see Tank fight Devin because we've been talking about it for so long. It's contrasting opinions on both sides. Me personally think Tank gonna spark Devin, but let's see that fight. So we got Tank Devin, and let me know and drop it below in the comments. Who would you like to see Tank fight before he retires? Who would you like to see Tank fight before he retires? We got T.O. Who else? Ryan Garcia rematch, which I don't really care to see a Ryan Garcia rematch, but hey, if you want to fight Ryan Garcia again, you can fight Ryan Garcia again. Of course, nobody wants to see Tank retire, or at least his fans don't want to see him to retire. We felt like we had another 4 or 5, maybe even 6 years with Tank fighting because he's still fairly young and just now getting into the prime of his career. So I would hate for him to retire. I really would. But if he is retiring, let's keep in mind he does have an opportunity to make 3 fights next year, which could possibly wrap it up and help him close out his deal. Let me know and drop it below who you want to see him fight before he retires. I could see the frustration all on his face. He looked very frustrated. I can't definitively say if he was serious or not about retiring. I can't say if that was just talk to call out to let whoever know, y'all better get y'all act together. I don't know if it was a call out to let whatever boxer know, if I come to you with an offer, you better take it because you might not get the opportunity. And y'all do remember when Keyshawn said in that interview, I want to fight Tank. I hope he don't retire. I was thinking he said that because he was going to try to wait Tank out and fight him a couple years down the line. But he might have said that because Tank been saying he finna retire. Like I told y'all, he said the last fight after this deal is up, he gonna retire. So we don't know. But Tank retiring is nothing new. It's nothing new. We already heard it the last fight. People trying to spin it. Tank retiring, PBC going out of business, $3 million in taxes. But that's another video. But Tank owing $3 million in taxes means what? Do y'all know how much Tank is getting paid to fight? Do y'all know how much Tank is getting paid to fight? $3 million in taxes is probably not a lot of money based on what his income is each of these fights. And also, I don't think the IRS can sue you. So that part may also be false. But if Tank owe money for taxes, he owe money for taxes. I don't think that that's a knock on him. A lot of people that make a lot of money mess up on taxes somehow and end up owing taxes. Is not necessarily a negative thing. It actually might be a little better if you owe for taxes because that means you didn't overpay the government. But that's another video. So let's just wait things out. Let's see how Tank is talking in the next press conference after the fight. Let's just see what happens. I'm not jumping to no conclusions right now. As of now, Tank said he retiring. He retiring. Tank said he gonna fight 3 times next year and retire. He gonna fight 3 times next year and retire. Hopefully, it's the opponents that we would like to see. But if these want to get in the ring with Tank for whatever reason, whether it's because they didn't offer you a multi-fight deal or I don't know, whatever the case may be, if y'all don't get in the ring with Tank, there's nothing that he can do about it. And he can only fight the people that are available and willing to fight him. I don't understand why y'all think Tank is ducking these fighters. And people say, oh, he ducking the fighters because he don't want to lose. I don't think that that's what it is. I don't know why you would do a sport and never want to lose. I know that it's possible in boxing and being undefeated is unique to this sport. But majority of boxers are not going to be undefeated. And I believe that if you're great, if you want to truly prove you're great and you one of the greats, you're going to fight until there's somebody out there that can beat you. That's my kind of criteria. Like, if you really want to prove you great, fight until somebody can beat you. This whole I'm undefeated and I got I kept my whole career type of thing. Can that be people that's that good that just nobody can beat them and they go undefeated? Absolutely, but I don't think it's that many people. I think it's a very, very rare thing, and I think all great fighters should fight. So let me know what you think about Gervonta Tank Davis retiring. Is it that big of a deal? Are y'all upset about it? Like what? Because a lot of people complain about Tank, and now these same people are reporting on him retiring. So do y'all want the man in the game or not? Do y'all want the man in the game or not? And what would boxing be like without Gervonta Tank Davis? Seriously, y'all, what would it be like? He's the only other pay-per-view star we have besides Canelo. And y'all just act like him leaving from the game not gonna have no type of effect on boxing. It is. But let me know what you think by dropping your 2 cents below in the comments. Follow me on IG at 2 Cents Boxing and follow me on X at 2 Cents 20. I'm Jay, and stay tuned for my 2 cents in the next video.